Hey, you guys, I wanted to drop in and just touch bases with you guys on the channel and give you guys a measuring stick. A lot of you have been riding with this channel for a while, and you've done a lot on your healing journey here with me. And I like to give measuring sticks for you all to say, you know what, how much work have I done? How much more do I need to do? Or like I'm in like pretty excellent condition, Coach Lakia, based off of what you're telling me, right? So today we're going to be addressing codependency. And for those of you who don't know what that is, I've made many videos on this channel to address that question. Put reflection and progression and codependency. But if I were to just briefly just touch on this in a couple of sentences, or maybe even just one, codependency is basically when we have an unbalanced attachment to other people, places, and things. On this channel is more so people that I'm addressing, the over attachment to people, so much so that the individuality between you and whatever these people or group of people or person that you're attached to, the individuality, the lines are extremely enmeshed and extremely blurred, where there's not really a difference here. And that gives a lot of control emotionally and psychologically, and a whole lot of other things possibly, to that connection and it working out. And it's already toxic, so it's bound to not work out. So it's just a setup, all right? So the ideal is to obviously heal codependency, and there are a lot of ways to go about doing that, and that's not what this video is for. But what I am going to give, for those of you who understand what codependency is and who have been working on this in their journey, I'm going to give you 10 signs that you have, basically healed codependency. I just broke this pen. Yes, I did. So number one, you stop being a chaser. Yeah. Yeah. See, minimally in codependent connections, it takes minimally two. We know we have a runner and we have a chaser, and, these roles can be interchangeable, but you stop chasing people, point blank, period. You stop chasing. All right. Yeah, that's pretty self-explanatory. You stop chasing after people who are leaving you, or when things are ending, you're not still chasing after it. Okay. And this is all they're gonna be connected. So we're gonna get into this a little bit more as I go down on the list. But yeah, stop chasing people. You don't want to be in codependent energy. Stop chasing people. As a matter of fact, a lot of toxic, manipulative people, they rely on triggering you to chase them. When you have that issue, you're going to chase. When you're not codependent, you're not going to chase. Like, wait a minute. Time is something I can never get back. And I'm giving you my time. I've given you this and that, and you're running away. I'm not going to chase you. I value myself and my time that much. And if you don't, that's fine. That's fine. That's you. But I still do. And I don't have time for that. Okay, I don't have time for that. So we're not chasing people. And especially chasing unsavory. Like, the dynamics that this codependency is so toxic. It's like, what are you even running after? It's like you're chasing a bucket of diarrhea that's going to fall on your face as soon as you get, like, that's gross. It's gross, you guys. So we're not chasing. Number two, not only are you not chasing people, but you're not enticed or turned on by runner energy. So let's say I'm not chasing people, but I'm still meeting people and I'm fighting the urge to chase them, or it's still something that I have to be super, super mindful about. You're still on your journey. You know what I'm saying? But you're not even enticed by that ish no mo. Okay. Like, you come with me with that runner energy, you're going to look behind you and find out you by your damn self. Okay. You by your damn self. So you're not even enticed or turned on by the runner energy. Because guess what? Just because you heal codependency, it doesn't mean that you will not attract codependent energy. But what it will mean is you will not come into partnership with it. You will not be falling for that. You will not be going for that. Okay? So we're not even enticed by it, baby. Okay? Number three, you're embracing your individuality. And this is even if you're married. You know, you don't have to be a single person to embrace your individuality. Marriage is two individuals coming together. It should be two whole people coming together. Okay? That's what causes the problem, is when people aren't whole and they try to come together with somebody else, and they're bringing all this baggage, all this trauma, and you know, they're not in a healthy space to really have a healthy relationship. So when you're able to actually embrace your individuality and see the beauty of it, you know, this isn't a pester. You know, if you're single, embracing your singleness, and that's not a punishment to you. You know, you actually have a peace of mind. You take comfort in your own company. Okay, like even to the point, well, if it's just me forever, that's okay, baby. That's okay. I'm beautiful company to keep to myself. You know I always got my own best back, you know, my own best interests. You know, so it's like my life is fulfilled. I have lots of interests, lots of goals, lots of hobbies, and they're based off of me, not some codependent energy that is based off of my connections with other people. This is stuff that I love because it's me. It's of my essence. So when you can embrace all of that, baby, you onto something. You onto something. All right. And then along with that is understanding that being alone is not lonely. Being alone doesn't have to equate to being lonely or being, you know, something with some type of negative connotation. You know, and if you have to stand alone, then I stand the fuck alone. Because guess what? I'd rather stand alone than be in bad company any damn day and any second. So, you know, that's what that is, you know, embracing your individuality and seeing the beauty of it. Like, what if the world was not full of individuals? We will all be thinking the same. We need individuals because that's where all these inventions are coming from. The progression of civilization, that comes from uniqueness. That comes from someone being out the box. Like when you see the beauty of that, it's like we all have something that we could tap into and contribute. You see what I'm saying? So yes, we're going to stop looking at individuality or singleness or the number one. Oh, you by yourself? Yes, I'm by myself. Who you with? Me. I'm with me. My own posse. I'm with me. That's enough energy to fill up this whole bitch. Did you know? Didn't you know? Didn't you know? Better find out. So let's go to number 4. You primarily make decisions on your own. Sidebar, emotional maturity here. Of course, I'm not saying that you cannot consult a lawyer or a doctor or a professor or a spiritual advisor or a coach, a life coach. You know what I'm saying? But you're taking in knowledge, but you're making your own decision. Like, okay, they're giving me something, they're bouncing some information off of me, and then I'm in tune with myself and I can make these decisions because I'm the one that got to stand by them. I'm the one that got to own them. You see what I'm saying? I'm the one, every decision I make in my life, there is a cause and effect that I am going to have to face, not them. Okay, so you primarily make decisions for yourself, and it's not like every little decision have to be filtered through somebody else. Completely codependent if that's the case. No, I can make decisions for myself, you know. I don't need the approval of others. I don't need them to accept it and agree with it first. You know how many people when I have gone for their goals and made their dreams come true or did this or that based off of other people not understanding it? God planted the seed in your mind. He put it in your spirit, in your heart, in your essence. He gave you that gift, not the other person. He gave you the vision. So as long as you see it and it makes sense to you, and you know you're walking with a clean, clear mind, and you're in your emotional intelligence and in your wisdom, what you need another motherfucker to agree for? You don't. Because you and God already have that understanding, and He gonna make a way. He gonna make a way. Even if you have a potty mouth, He gonna make a way. Number 5, you guys, speaking along that line, you stop being a people pleaser altogether. You go from being a people pleaser to being a self pleaser. I have to do what pleases me. And that means I'm staying true to myself. I'm staying authentic. I'm keeping it real. Real. Not fake social media real. Real. Okay? Real. So I don't have to do, like, I do what I feel like doing and I don't what I don't. If you can't understand it, that's on you. You know, if I feel like it, if you're close enough to me, maybe I might help you understand it. Try to. But at the end of the day, I don't need anybody to understand it. I move how I move. And that's it. My yeses are my yeses and my nos are my nos. And it's not based off of people pleasing. Okay? All right. Number 6, you're not on this rebound hamster wheel repeating cycles with your ex-partners and lovers. A lot of time, codependent energy, that just keeps going around and around. Like, if you actually able to really let your ex go, like really let them go. Like, you ain't spending your days obsessing about them. They ain't in your mouth every other second, renting space in your brain. Like, you actually cut that shit off, made a fresh start, move the fuck forward, ain't looking back, don't give a fuck. It ain't enticing you. You don't care. There's nothing there. Baby, and you know you were in a codependent, and sometimes those cycles can be for months, years, some people decades, and you were able to cut those ties. Baby, you doing good. Number 7, you guys, when people want to go, you let them. Yeah, and here's the kicker. You let them and you don't take it personal. You let them go and you don't take it personal. When you're over attached, a lot of times you will emotionally crumble, psychologically crumble over the fact that somebody you cared about or somebody you desired, you thought you had this and that with, want to go. No. When you break that codependency and you look at your relationships with people in life, you understand that most of them are temporary, even the ones that you married possibly. Especially if you did it out of your toxicity, you understand that things have to end for other things to begin. And endings aren't going to be looked at as devastating. And then if it was toxic anyway, you're going to be happy that it did leave. You know? When you're still down and out about something that wasn't good for you anyway, baby, time to watch some more videos. Time to hit me up. Time to get your mind right. Okay? Number 8, you guys, you have nothing to prove but to yourself. The only person I got something to prove to is me. I don't have nothing to prove to nobody. I don't have to prove my intelligence. I don't have to prove my beauty. I don't have to prove nothing to nobody but me. I owe stuff to me. That's it. I don't have nothing to prove to nobody. I don't have to put on no fronts. I don't have to keep up with the Joneses. I don't have to do nothing. I'll go to the Dollar Tree if I want. Some of the richest people, you can find them in there. So I stop judging people by who look the richest, probably the poorest. Okay, because money don't be moving that way. That's another topic, mostly. Okay. But yeah, you have nothing to prove to nobody but yourself. And then this also goes for the emotional part of these relationships. When things end and this and that, you ain't got to prove nothing. You know, if somebody wants to make you out to be the bad guy, guess what? Actions speak louder than words. When them motherfucking people in their group come back and look at you and see that you're looking better, see that you're doing better, see that you shining from the inside out, see like, damn, like that bitch has done better since you left. And you said she can't live without you? You said, you know, they say all this and that. You can't, you this and you that. Look like she's doing fine to me. Look like she's doing fine to me, baby. You have nothing to prove. Because guess what? God sees everything and he will reveal. He'll reveal people's sickness and their illness. You know? If people want to project onto you and say you're this or that, smear campaign, the best thing you could do, keep your eyes on the prize, keep your shit together, keep moving in life, keep progressing, keep doing better. It's just not going to make sense after a while. The people in their family and stuff, they'll just be like, yeah. Oh my God, this bitch is crazy. Like, because what you got? There's no receipts, baby. There's no receipts, you know? But when you're a child of God, you're a child of God, and that's that. That's that. He gonna keep you covered no matter what another man has to say or woman has to say. You have nothing to prove. Prove it to you. Keep yourself together. You keep it moving. Keep doing what you have to do. Reach your goals without them. Okay? Now they gotta look from the outside. Oh well, where they belong. Keep them there too. Don't let them come back later. Don't let them come back. All right? Yeah. So, number 9, as we're getting to the bottom of this list, you have adequate self-care. You have adequate self-love, have adequate self-appreciation and self-acceptance. Because when you're in codependent energy, guess what? You're going to be off, baby. You're not going to be taking care of yourself because you're too focused externally. You're too focused on outsiders. Yeah. So you're going to have adequate self-care, love, appreciation, acceptance, and we're going to add in there preservations. All right? Preservations. Adequate. More than adequate, as a matter of fact. Let's at least, you got to at least get to adequate. All right? And number 10. I'm doing like a little drum roll. Baby, you realize all you really need is you and God. People with codependent energy, they can't see that. They can't see that. They think they need this person. They think they need that relationship. All you needed was you and God. Granted, he can work through people. Yes, he will. But let him work through people. Not you chasing after some toxic ass person that's just dragging you down anyway. You see what I'm saying? So there you have it. 10 signs. Of course, there are others. But 10 major signs, all right, to let you know that you have healed from codependency. If this video has been helpful to you, make sure you hit that like, share the video, you guys, subscribe. If you subscribe, check the bell, make sure it's hit. If there's something that you want me to talk about on the channel, leave it down in the comments. Share something. If you want to keep the list rolling, keep the conversation going, go ahead and put some signs how you knew when you was finally not operating out of codependency anymore. All right. I love you guys. Keep doing the work. Never give up on yourself. I've been saying this for years. Never, ever give up on yourself because God is not through. He is not through. And until next video, take care.